Hey, what's going on YouTube fam? This is LC with Law Crypto. Thank you for joining me today. So today I have a nice project that I think you guys are going to take a look at, and it's called The Graph. Now, this is a project that's already trading on Coinbase and it has a lot of exposure. So while we're taking a dip right now, I think it may be a possible time to buy. Okay, so we're looking at the graph today. The ticker is GRT, and we have a price of $1.88. It's up 12.3% from that dip that we had this week, and it also has a max supply of 10 billion with a market cap of 2.3 billion. Okay, now this thing can be bought everywhere. So like I said, it is on Coinbase. So it has a lot of exposure to a lot of people that don't know how deep the rabbit hole goes in the crypto world. And you can also get it on Binance, you can get it on Kraken, you can get it on KuCoin, Uniswap. So yeah, it's in a lot of places. Okay, so let's go up and let's look at the chart really quickly. Okay, so you see the max chart, it started off at a price of, let's say, came to market at 0.135, so 13 cents, and it had a massive move in the market since its release, and up to a high of $2.84. And as you can see, we took a nice little haircut here and it's recovering quite nicely. Let's zoom into 24 hours. Okay, so for 24 hours, you can see we started off the day at 167 and we went to a little high here of $1.96 and we leveled off, let's say, at 187. Okay, so I see a nice chart. The graph is definitely looking nice. It's looking like a great buying opportunity. That's why I wanted to bring it up to this community today, because hey, we're all about making money here, right? So I see a great buying opportunity. I'm gonna let you guys know about it. Now, one thing about the max supply, that falls in the range where it's usually out of my comfort zone. I usually like looking for projects that's going to be under 1 billion in max supply, and I also look for market caps that are under 1 billion because I'm looking for something that's going to explode those gems. Now the graph of course has heavy exposure, and like I said, it's on Coinbase. Okay, so we understand that. Now this is a pro and a con for me because I want to see something that's undiscovered. So once the world starts to discover it, then boom, that price is going crazy, right? But with the graph, it's also a good thing because a lot of people aren't going to go into the deep end of the pool. A lot of retail investors that aren't in the crypto space are only going to look for projects on Coinbase, and that's why I wanted to bring one of these options as well, because this is one of the best options that I would see as a great buy right now on the Coinbase platform. Okay, so let's go into the website. Okay, APIs for a vibrant decentralized future. The Graph is an indexing protocol for querying networks like Ethereum and IPFS. Anyone can build and publish open APIs called subgraphs, making data easily accessible. Okay, so they're bringing data to the decentralized world, and we definitely need that. Okay, now the global graph QL API. Subgraphs can be composed into a global graph of all the world's public information. This data can be transformed, organized, and shared across applications for anyone to query with just a few keystrokes. Okay, and we go down a little further. Say goodbye to custom servers. Before the graph, teams had to develop and operate proprietary indexing services. This requires significant engineering and hardware resources and broke the important security properties required for decentralization. Okay, so they're fixing the whole aspect of still being a strong decentralized ecosystem, and we know we all love a decentralized ecosystem. That's the way we want to grow as a community in the crypto world, and they're fixing the security problem within this space. That's why I feel like the graph is such an important project. Now, Web3 is a new stack for a radically better internet. All data is stored and processed on open networks with verifiable integrity. The graph makes querying this data fast, reliable, and secure. Okay, so you see we have the blockchain, storage networks, and P2P networks. It moves over into public data and encrypted private data. And here you have the graph ingests, processes, indexes, and serves data in a verifiable way. Okay, and it gets out to the consumer here. And here you have the graph network. A marketplace of service providers ensures that data remains open and that dApps continue to run no matter what. Okay, and the indexers, node operators that compete to provide the best service at the lowest price. And we know we want some low prices right now. We're experiencing a lot with fees, and yeah, anything that gets us some low prices, especially with data, we want it. Curators, individuals who organize data and signal which subgraphs are useful and accurate. Okay, so it's different ways for people to regulate the network and also to receive income by doing graph as service and providing service to the consumers. Delegators, individuals who delegate stake to indexers to contribute to securing the network without running a graph node themselves. And I feel like a lot of people is going to fall into this delegator category that wants to dive into this ecosystem. And here are some of the live products. So many of the best products are using the graph in production today, and that is Uniswap. We also have Decentraland in there and a couple others. I definitely love that. And yeah, so you can see here it's backed by some great partners. We have DTC Capital, Framework, Compound, Stakefish, JD Capital, Coin Fund. Oh man, see, yeah. The graph is very credible. All right, so where we're going. The crypto economy is a radical new imagining of the future of work. Open protocols will create transparency and opportunity, enabling anyone in the world to contribute their talents to the global economy. We want to support the vision and help developers build the new coordination mechanisms of the internet age. And yeah, I feel like the graph is definitely going to do that. All right. Yeah, I'm definitely going to link the website down in the description. But one, it is a beautiful website. We understand that it is a very credible product since it's already on the Coinbase dashboard. And Coinbase, I'm sure they regulate their products. And I've been looking at the graph for a little bit now. So I definitely wanted to get it out there to you guys. But what I really wanted to show you is what's going on Medium right now. And I'm also going to take you over to the charts. All right, so now I'm over on Medium, and here we have the Graph Foundation adding support for 4 additional blockchains on Polkadot, Near, Solana, and Celo. Okay, and I think this is some big news. This came out on February 18th. And in addition to Ethereum and IPFS, the graph is adding support to the Polkadot, Near, Solana, and Celo Layer 1 blockchains, opening Web3 opportunities to a wider ecosystem. Third-party developers on these chains are now eligible for the Graph Foundation grants. So they're trying to bring some people into this space and do some great things. So today, the graph, the indexing and querying layer of the decentralized web, revealed a list of additional layer 1 blockchains to soon be supported by the protocol, and that's Polkadot, Near, Solana, and Celo. The blockchains will be joining the graph's current support for Ethereum. The expansion is opening Web3 opportunities to a wider ecosystem of builders and users. The graph's hosted service saw queries increasing to over 11 billion in January 2021 and had 100x growth during 2020. Man, I'm telling you, this thing's been moving, and I wasn't early enough. Hopefully you were. All right, so the volume and the growth represent a massive new shift to the centralized internet known as Web3. And as we know, Web3 is the future of our space. After extensive community engagement, the new chains were added based on ease of integration, number of developers, applications, and community input. All right, so I'm gonna link this article in the description down below, but now I wanted to get over to our charts. Okay, so I have a 2-hour chart pulled up here for the graph, and like I said, the market has been red at the end of February and beginning of March. So we have a nice buying opportunity here if you're interested in getting in. So let me just walk you through what I'm seeing. Okay, so if I just really quickly draw us a fib extension, see, I say the move started here, so we have a move there. It dipped. I can either draw the point from there or there. Let's make it nice. Let's draw it from the bottom, even though that was a quick little wick down. What I'm seeing is So what I'm seeing is we dipped perfectly and we bounced off the 618. The 618 is one of our golden ratios. Okay, so I like to put mine in yellow, and I also put my 0.382s in yellow as well. Okay, so we have a nice bounce here. It looked like we found some good support. We made a nice move up. We came back down. We did not go back down as far as our first dip. So what I think I see here is a double bottom. And a double bottom doesn't have to hit perfectly all the time, as long as your bottom to the right is higher than the one on the left, okay? So this is still showing a very bullish pattern. Okay. And let me just see how far we came down from our high. So yeah, we did, man, so we retraced about 55% there. And I feel like that is a great retracement. So if you weren't in, or if you were thinking about dollar cost averaging into this, I think it gets the law of crypto approval. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. This is just the way I'm looking at things, okay? So what I see here is we're gonna stable off, possibly, and let's look at our indicators. So as you can see here, we dipped into oversold territory. We came out of that nicely. We bounced, and then we dipped into oversold territory again. Okay, and we're coming out of that. You see our green line is over our red line. That means it is showing as a nice bullish pattern. Now it can dip again, but I'm hoping that if it does, maybe our 50 can catch it. Okay, so it'll show a very nice bullish pattern if our 50 catches it and we make another leg up. So as you can see, we'll be making higher lows if that was to happen. And let me see really quickly. Okay, so just drawing my fib extension, I see that we probably have a nice little quick buy zone to get us out of this formation, and we'll hit the 1.272. So that'll be a price of $2.33 in the near future. Okay, and hopefully once we hit that that zone, we can level off. And if we were to level off there, I think that we can stabilize and go even higher. Now March is usually let's say bearish month, but it takes a little dip. Crypto takes a break, so it's great times to have buying opportunities. That's why I'm looking at the graph, and it looked like we did our little dip earlier prior to March. So it may be a little early this year than it was in prior years, and I don't know, I think I see some great opportunity if you were looking to get in the graph. Okay, so that is my quick little tech analysis on the graph. Really quickly, let's take a look at the RSI. So just drawing a line on the RSI. As you can see, again, this is a 2-hour chart. It looked like we just almost went into overbought territory. We bounced off of it, so I guess that makes a good reason why we're seeing some red candles here. Okay, so if we come back, I think we can touch the 50 and then level off. I think that's going to give it a lot more room within the range to go to further heights. Now if it goes back down under this 50, it definitely will see how far it would go. I hope you guys are learning a little bit about technical analysis, reading charts, and looking at your indicators. But if we dip back under this, then I will want to see where it stables off. But if it bounces off of this 50 line, that definitely looks like it's going into a now bull formation. So that gives me confirmation to load up on some more. But it looks like from the patterns that we're seeing here today. It looks like it broke prior resistance. Our prior resistance was this little hump here. So it broke past this little hump that we had. So it looked like it's trying to change gears on us. The next level of resistance that we had to get through is this level here, and it looked like it's fighting us right now. So it's taking some time cooling off, and once we stable up, get some more buyers somewhere in here, maybe we'll come back and bounce off of here, then I think we'll have enough strength, enough rocket fuel to blast through this zone, and then we'll reach our 1.272. So yeah, that looked like a nice little trade there. All right, so thank you for joining me today on Loyal Crypto. Please like and subscribe if you like content like this. I'm definitely gonna come to you with some more technical analysis. I realize a lot of people out there aren't looking at our charts, and we definitely wanna compare fundamentals with technical analysis so we can have more confidence when we're making trades or we're making buys, okay? So like, subscribe if you like content like this again, and boom, I'm gonna look for some more ways for us to make some money. All right, one. Hey, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So before you go, one of the things I wanted to let you know about is token metrics. Now, I use token metrics to help me find winning projects, and what I built this community around is helping people find new ways to make money, okay? And I feel like token metrics is gonna help you become profitable in your portfolios. Now, what token metrics does is use artificial intelligence and machine learning to rank different cryptocurrencies and make sure you're getting the best for your money, okay? Now, what they do here is they look at the actual market cap rankings, they look at the code reviews, and they give you a quant grade based off what they learned through their artificial intelligence program and the machine learning that they leverage to make sure you're getting the best projects in your portfolios. They also have a toggle here to show if you're looking at an investment from a trader perspective or an investor perspective, okay? So it'll actually give you different ranked projects based off of how you're treating your portfolios. It'll show you top projects if you're a long-term investor and what you should invest in immediately, or if you're a trader, will be the best bets for you to hold within a month span or for a quarterly or yearly span. So I definitely think this is a great tool, and it cuts down that learning curve to make sure you're gaining profit immediately. So check out the links below, and you can sign up for a trial. It'll give you 7 days to check out what they do here, and you can leverage some of their AI and machine learning, and you can cancel before the trial period is over. So for the different plans, they have a holder plan, investor plan, and professional plan. And as you can see, you can have a 7-day trial for the holder plan for only $199 and an investor plan for $499. You can cancel before the 7-day trial, or let's say if you wanted to start off with the investor plan for $499, and you can always switch over to the holder plan for $29.99 a month before that 7-day trial is over. So take a look at token metrics. I believe this will be a great service that you're doing yourself if you want to be a crypto millionaire, or at least a crypto six-figure.